Hello again, everybody. We are now working on Unit 9, Skill 3. Oh, you know what? I think I've been misspeaking. Unit 9, Level 3. Sorry, um, getting ahead of myself here. So anyway, um, we're focusing on just multiplying polynomials. That's Skill 1. And again, within each skill, there are certain levels. So now we're on Level 3. And we're just going to multiply binomials today. So, and some of you might have had experience with this in the past. I'm just going to do these couple of examples, maybe one more, and then again, you guys will finish the rest on page 76 for practice. But essentially, a couple ways you can think about it. When you're multiplying a binomial, what you're going to do is take the 4x and you're going to distribute that to the 2x and the minus 1. And so I'm actually going to show this, at least this first time. So what's really happening is you're taking 4x and you're multiplying it to the 2x minus 1. And now you're going to take the positive 3, I'm going to write that down, positive 3, and then you're going to multiply that to the 2x minus 1. Okay, and so what you're essentially doing is double distributing. You're distributing the 4x, then you're distributing the 3, and then after that you just combine like terms. Now I know some of you might have seen a different method, and I'll go through that one as well. But so basically think of the previous level. You're just going to distribute the 4x to the 2x and the minus 1. So that's going to be 8x squared. And then 4x times negative 1 is negative 4x. And now you're going to take the positive 3, do the same thing there. So that'll be 3 times 2x is 6x. And then 3 times negative 1 is minus 3. Okay, and then now you're just going to combine your like terms. So our final answer will be 8x squared. And since these two terms right here in the middle, you can combine. Negative 4 plus 6 is positive 2. So positive 2x minus 3. So that's 8x squared plus 2x minus 3 for the final answer. Now, this is mathematically what's going on. There are some tricks to help people remember what the steps are. Here's one of them. So some people might remember learning the word FOIL, okay? And that just means you take the first terms, so the x and the x, and you multiply them. So F, let me actually write it this way. F stands for multiplying the first in each one. The O stands for outer. So we would say the x and the 5 are the outer terms. So you multiply those together. And then you do the inner terms. So you get minus 2 and then x. And then last, so that'll be the negative 2 and the 5. Okay, so, but if you think about what that looks like, it's really just x times x. Outer is x times 5. So what did we just do? We just took the x and we distributed it to x and 5, just like we did here. Okay, so however you want to think about it. The inner, so actually let me do that first. So first, we have x times x, which is x squared. Then we have x times 5, which is 5x. That's the outer. Now we do inner, so minus 2 and x is minus 2x. Then we do the last, So that's negative 2 and 5. That'll be minus 10. So that'll be x squared plus 3x when you combine the middle terms, minus 10. Okay, so here's how you can do it, just kind of thinking mathematically. If you think FOIL, you get the same exact process, just a different way of remembering it. Some people would actually just say double distribute. And really, it's all just this first process that I showed you, just different ways of thinking about it. And eventually you do this enough times, you probably don't even need to remember FOIL, or you just kind of do it by habit. Here, let me just do one more. I'll do number 6. Okay. And so, once you practice these enough, again, just take the first number, distribute. So that'll be 12b squared plus 12b. And now take the second number, which is the negative 6, and then distribute that. Double distribute. That's the way I like to think about it. And that's going to give you minus 12b minus 12. Okay, and now you just combine like terms. The middle terms are positive 12b and negative 12b. Those end up canceling to give you 0. And you're just left with 12b squared minus 12. Okay, so there is the notes for multiplying binomials. Again, it's just really double distributing, which you can apply to higher. So if you do like a trinomial with the trinomial multiplied together, it works just the same, but not too bad. So just got to practice. All right, make sure you finish up the rest on page 76. Until next time.